Evolve was delayed
Segue.
until February, and I'm fine with it.
Fine with it.
Yeah. We
Tell
actually,
me why.
Well,
ahead.
I mean, I think that it's going to give them more time
You're not,
to really
you're
get
not
it correct.
enraged as a gamer for getting what you're entitled to when they said they would get it out?
No, I mean, I guess I'm not as mad though because like I don't have a pre-order in.
Yeah.
I don't have any investment in the
Good
game.
point.
So for me, I'm just like, yeah, make it better. You know,
Dude, stop with the logic, okay? You're ruining the show with your logic.
Sorry.
Really. No, it's Sean, where are you at with this? By the way, February 10th, which I failed to write down, but that's
I knew it was February.
Yeah, February 10th is the new date for Evolve. So that makes for a
And October's
4 month
crowded
delay.
anyway. So
Yeah, this is part of the discussion that we pointed out. Like, actually, we did a conversation
shows ago.
video. Yeah, that and we did a video a couple days ago with you and Damon. Yeah, that window where Evolve was originally supposed to launch was super busy anyway. Delaying it just by a couple of months isn't a big deal. You're avoiding the holiday season. You're putting it in a time frame where there isn't a lot of announced games. So you know, from a publisher or developer perspective, you're going to sell better there as well, which is better for the shareholders and the gamers who, you know, in the comments are all kind of pretty angry about this, or just game delays in general. I think are making mountains out of molehills. Like, it's not that big of a deal, at least to me, to wait a couple more months. But again, like Destin, I don't really have that much of an investment in it.
Yeah. We just got done 2 weeks ago on this show.
Yeah.
When we were talking about the Battlefield Hardline delay.
Yeah.
So this is, that was the first big October first-person shooter to get bumped, and now this is the second one. Even then, we were talking about, well, we all agreed we're very psyched for Evolve because we've all played it and it's fantastic. But it's like, where were we going to play it? Between Destiny and Master Chief Collection with Far Cry 4, Call of Duty, and the one I left out, I think, on that show was on 360, Borderlands pre-sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Alien as well.
Alien Isolation.
Well, we left
Not
that
a
one out on
shooter,
purpose.
but-
Not a shooter.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
it's first person, but yeah.
You
I mean,
can
yeah,
shoot
that's definitely
stuff,
one of
but
those-
you will die.
It's definitely a game that
yeah.
that people are going to pay attention to and want to play.
I'm
just
excited for that one.
first-person shooter, just first-person, same exact genre. Where were we going to play Evolve? Particularly because you can't play it by yourself. You need a crew. You need people to play with.
As I get older and more busy, my time becomes more valuable. So game delays don't bug me because it's more time for me to finish what I was already playing.
You're saying that the game delay outrage is a young man's game?
I am.
I agree with you, by the way.
Like, I think a lot of people seem to get angry about it because they were understandably they're looking forward to playing it, and now they have to wait longer.
So
I
you
remember being like that, but not nearly.
Yeah, because that's the
anymore.
thing. When we were younger, it was just like we had nothing else to
that's
really
what
do. So
I was looking
you
forward
get
to for
psyched
the
and
year.
psyched and psyched, and then it's like, oh, it's what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
And then
Play other games.
Oh, these 5 things.
yeah,
Go
for us,
outside.
when you get to a certain age in life, it gets to just be like, oh, that's delayed. Cool. Well, that frees up these 6 other things, and I'll get to that
like
thing
I'll
later.
get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm
not-
playing like Black Flag, which I still haven't had time to finish because
there
I've
you
been
go.
playing other stuff, and like it's a great game to play while I wait for Destiny. So
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where I stand on that. I think I don't know. I think people should be a little less quick to hate on that type
Put
of
down
stuff.
the pitchforks and
Yeah.
torches.
Like, I mean, it's been happening. Like we saw with Batman Arkham. Arkham Knight.
Well, hilariously,
And
they
Knight.
delayed that game. They
Took me a second
announced
to remember which
they announced
Arkham it was.
a release. They announced the game with a release,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 months later, we're like, actually, no.
But
it's not going to happen.
To side with the commenters, I do think that there is a little bit of a problem with definitively stating that this is the time that we're releasing
You're
when
right.
you're not
You
sure
are
you're going to hit
correct.
that.
yeah,
Like,
developers need to stop doing that.
yeah, I agree.
Or
like commenters,
publishers.
commenters
It's to get the
and
pre-orders,
readers
though,
do
right?
have
It is.
Yeah.
they
You
do
hit the
have
nail on the
a valid complaint in that regard. But again, I think they're making mountains out of molehills. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably not good that developers say we're definitely releasing this day and then delay it when there's
Developers
a month
aren't,
to go.
though.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
right.
it's not
It's the
developers,
publishers.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just a money game. They just want the pre-orders. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's there is a risk of when these publishers delay games that Johnny pre-order is going to take his $5 and move it over to another game that is coming out this holiday, and he's never going to buy Evolve.
people
So that is a risk.
pre-order in stores still.
I can't remember the last time I pre-ordered a game.
I buy on console now,
Yeah.
I use digital or Amazon.
Well, there you go. But yeah, so Evolve pushed back to February. So scratch one more. We've had now, 2 AAA super high profile games that both happen to be first person shooters now bumped out of October and into early 2015.
Yeah.